Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to my live Ask Me Anything show. I've not been on for a while, so I thought I would try and catch you guys this evening. Okay, so I'm just going to bring your chat up here. Hope you're all doing well. And this is Ask Me Anything show, so you can ask me about absolutely anything. And if it's a general thing, you can ask me about general. I will be doing, if you want a personal, very quick personal question, just to let you know. Just to let you know that if you want a personal reading, a question of your own, I will be doing free questions, but they will be very random. And if you do want to actually ask me a question and you want to jump that queue and you want a super chat, which that's what super chats are, I will come directly to you and answer that super chat for you. Otherwise, it's just randomly, I'll pick out someone or general readings, okay, general on world affairs, things like that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Prussian. Hi, Shell. Hi, Mo. Hi there. Yeah, but sorry about your troubles there with Patreon. Yeah, give me an email. If you've got my email, that's fine. But listen, you shouldn't have a problem to get on Patreon. I don't know what that is. I will check that later, so you don't have issues with that. I hope you're all well. So I will do, like I've just said, that's the way things go on here. I will pick out randomly and do some free readings, general readings, and if you want to. Like I've just said, if you do want to do a super chat, I will come directly to you and answer anything from a couple of dollars or something like that. If you want to do a super chat, it's up to you. It's not, I don't make that decision. There's no price. You just make a super chat, and it's up to you what you want to do on the super chat. That's not me. Okay. That's up to you. Okay, so before we start, and I always do this, it's good to see you too, Prussian. I hope to see you soon. Um, hi, Jeannie. Hi. Good morning. Good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon. I hope you're all well. So to make this fair and wait until a few people come, and as for the political questions, I know that I did that political one about Afghanistan and Biden. That's a very tricky situation for Biden, I feel, because he's just come into office, Louise. And will he be impeached? I think there will be some questions about his on something to do with human rights. I'm not political. Let me just say, I just pull out energy, so don't hold me against anything here. And so whatever I say politically may be right or wrong. So will he be impeached? There is, I do feel there's going to be some kind of investigation. I find this sad for Biden because although I'm not American, I'm not Biden or Trump or anybody. I don't take sides. I haven't got a clue about the politics over there, but I feel what I get energy-wise, it's quite sad because this horrendous thing that's happened with Afghanistan, and being a very powerful country like America, it's you think very powerful countries like Russia, America would stand up for this. So what I'll do is I'll use my pendulum. Um, will Biden be impeached after this Afghanistan situation? Yes or no? Yes or no? Will he be impeached? There's going to, I get, it's a bit shaky ground because you see the pendulum shaking there. It says no, but it's very shaky, and I go with the energies of my pendulum when it's shaky and very reluctant to say no. I feel there is an investigation. Okay. Will there be an investigation over these war crimes or some kind of I don't know, evidence of something? Will there be an investigation over this Afghanistan situation and Biden? Yes. Yes and no. Oh gosh, can you see that? Says yes and no. Look at that. I've never seen that before. Yes or no. Is there going to be an investigation? Yes and no. Wow. Did you see that? Is there going to be an investigation of Biden and this Afghanistan? Yes. Yes and no. Wow. There was something going to. This is saying there will be something, but I don't feel it'll be something like an impeachment or anything like that. Okay, that was weird. There's going to be something, but I don't feel it's not going to be impeached or anything. Okay, I hope that's the right answer there. Okay. Yeah. Hi everyone. So if you've got a general question, that's fine. But first of all, before we wait for people to come, because I know a lot of people like these Ask Me Anything shows, if they've got any important questions to ask in their own situation. So any question like that is great. Okay. Hi everyone. As I said, I will do is a general reading, and whoever this is reaching out to, okay, a general read, whoever this is reaching out to, the energies for today, or whenever you're watching this, whenever you're drawn to this reading. So let's pull out here a general read for today, a daily read to help us on our journeys, whoever I am reaching out to. Lots of decisions I get here. And, this is like this energy around us at the moment with world affairs and all this kind of thing. I don't want to get into that. But it's like even in our daily lives, it seems like individual daily lives, it feels as if we've got lots of decisions to make. Okay. And hi, thank you for your super chat. And actually, we'll answer that first. Okay, I was going to do a daily read, but let's answer your question here. Am I going to marry the guy I'm visiting on the East Coast soon? Yeah, we're always a bit, curious about who we're going to marry, aren't we? And I've been drawn to this deck here. I don't know why, but I have, and it's only a little mini deck here. Just quick read here. Is M23G, is she going to marry this guy who she is visiting on the East Coast soon. Let's have a look. Is she going to marry the guy? This guy here, I don't know if you're a person of color, but I do get a person of color, or maybe they're a colorful character. But I also get that this person is very ambitious. They've got their mind on their career. They're very, that comes first. That comes absolutely first for this guy. Okay. Is this an arranged marriage? Is this an arranged marriage? I I don't want to pry, but I get this guy is Indian or is a person of color, very focused on their career. It's not an arrangement. Oh, he's an athlete. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I don't know why I picked that up. Okay, so yeah, he's very focused on his career, very focused on his I do pick up on his yeah, I think he's quite being an athlete too. I feel he's very into um competitive sports here, and working towards some kind of goal. It's very important to him. It's very kind of focused on that. Okay, very strict, very focused. Doesn't tend to. His mind doesn't wander. He may even be going towards representing his country, or something like that. He's a pro athlete. Yeah, that's yeah. Um, so I get very focused, not really thinking about yeah. The only thing that he's focused on is actually he is going to represent his country, whatever country that is, where you are, um, or represent some kind of important team or something like. So he's very focused. I feel the only person that's going to think about marriage is you. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying to you that he's going to be very kind of. His mind is like a straight line. He doesn't steer off that. He doesn't get his emotions involved with that because he has to stay on a very straight line here and be very focused. So that's him. That's what I get for him. Are you going to marry? I think you're the one that's thinking about this. He's thinking about his career. I think it would be good for him to get married. It'd be very stable. Um, yeah, he's the hermit. He's the hermit, and this is what I get with this guy. He's very focused, very much thinking about his career at the moment, and looking at that. So yeah, I feel that if you wanted to marry this guy, you would have to be the one because he's fighting to keep on top of his game. He's fighting to keep on top of his game. So because that's what athletes do, they just continue to fight and train every single day. Um, I feel that there is a destiny card here. This is your destiny. I feel that you do accept this guy. He's very focused on his work. He got burned before. I feel he was in a long-term relationship, and he actually went through some rough times here. So now he doesn't want to get involved in any relationship because he wants to keep things very balanced, okay, because of his sport. And you can't blame him for that. Yeah. Let's have a look. I just get he's very much his work. I get the King of Swords, and I will have a look at how he feels about you, keeping a hold of. And these sports people that are very pro athletes, that's all they think about when they get out of bed in the morning and at night. Okay, when it comes to relationships, he feels like he wants to be alone. But that's the background with him. What does he think about you? Let's have a look. So, what does he think about M23G? What does this guy think about M23G? What does this guy think about M2023G? It looks like he's actually waiting for you. He's hanging around and he's waiting for you. He thinks the world of you. Oh gosh, he's actually with those cards there, he's waiting for you and he thinks the world of you. I feel there is a potential for marriage in the future. Um, I do get he's looking at his choices. He has lots of choices, but then again, a lot of it's his work, and I feel there's a lot of women involved here. He hopes that you two guys get together in the future, okay? And I do see you two coming together, and there is a potential for you two guys to actually get married, okay? Um, he thinks the world of you. But he's looking at his choices. Look at that. I even get the love card. Um, the Two of Cups. He wants you two guys to get together. If he's got time for you, being an athlete, and he talks to you a lot, I feel that you've got a lot of potential with this guy. This says yes, he is a potential lover. Yes, it looks like he's looking at you as a potential wife. He does hope that you two guys will get together. I get also the husband card, the Emperor. Um, I don't know how much more you want to know here, but this looks pretty good to me. Um, there's a distance between you, which is not helping. It's going to, again, I get that card there, which is the guy that's very successful, um, looking at his future career. He wants to have children too. He wants to have children. A Page of Cups, or he's already got children. No, I would say he wants children. So that looks very good. I would say yes, he thinks the world of you. He does see you as a potential wife. He does want to have children in the future. Okay, that's your answer. So what a great reading. Hi everyone. I hope that's helped you. So if you do want like a more in-depth reading, you can come for your own personal reading, okay, which is in the description box at the bottom. Okay, so current energy between Vanessa and Mo. Hi, Mo. Let's have a look. I'm going to go for these again. I'm attracted to these. Oh, you're welcome, M23G. Oh, you're welcome. That, you know what? I would go by these cards. I would. I'm just having a drink. Okay, so you're welcome. There's no need to cry. I hope that's cries of happiness. So let's have a look. Current energy between Vanessa and I. Oh, Mo, I feel that you play it too cool. I do. Guys, why do guys hold back? Why do guys hold back when you know? women just want you to actually tell them how you feel, but guys seem to hold back, don't they? How they feel, what they should say. There needs to be more transparency. No, okay. So energies between Vanessa and I. Look, if you like this girl, take her for a nice yeah, well, take her for a nice meal, get the best bottle of wine, don't go and say, "Oh, I can't afford that wine." No, you can have the cheapest on the menu. Nothing like that. Just say, yeah, you can have what you want. What would you like? You can have whatever you like on the menu. Um, what kind of wine do you like? Get her the wine that she likes. If you like this woman, but I feel there's an energy here that something holds you back with this Vanessa. And why do guys do that? I don't know. Energy between, I feel she just wants you to be more open with her. What's wrong with that? What's stopping you from being expressive? Queen of Cups, which is this Vanessa. Okay. Oh, bless. She's in another country. She needs to be more. That's exactly what I'd expect a guy to say. Yeah. Oh, well done. Well, come on. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to, but I get the Queen of Cups, and that's Vanessa. Yeah, look at the argument there you had. You didn't have to tell me about all of this because it was going to come through in the cards anyway. I get the Tower, and the Tower is um, you had this argument. Um, I think you need to not take. I think you need to not pretend it didn't happen, but just call her and just say, because I think that she wants you to be. I know you're expressive. I know you're saying that, but I'd expect guys to say that anyway. I think you need to just say, ring a caller, say, just be really heartfelt. I'll tell you how to melt a woman. Okay, you ring up, you've got the answer machine, and just say, we had that argument, and I take, although it's not your fault, okay, I take 100% of the blame. I should have been a lot more. I should have sat and listened, and I, and I think if you want this person, I feel she can be quite emotional too. There is the moon card. There's baggage there too. I feel there's baggage with her. Some people can be too complex to deal with. I get the Queen of Rods here. The baggage could be on your side or it could be on her side. Yeah, I get the heartbreak card. Well, the energies around her, she's heartbroken. She feels there's another woman in the picture. Yeah, so I get that she feels there's someone else. Did she accuse you of cheating? Um, I would give her some space because what I get here, she feels there's someone else on the scene. I don't know what that is. Um, a gut feeling. So yeah, I am picking up on her energies. You need to be strong. You need to step back. You've told her all you need to say on the answer machines, and you need to give her some space. Okay. You accused her. Okay. Well, I thought I said somebody had cheated, or somebody was accused of cheating. Was it the other way around? Okay, you accused her of cheating. Oh, well, in that case, you're at fault here. You need to, if she's not cheated, because I don't pick up any cheating here. I feel that I feel it's a long distance situation. You need to, well, you've said all you've got to say, as I've just said. There's nothing else you can say. You need to give her some space. This is what this card reading's saying. She's not happy at the moment with you, and she thinks you've cheated on her because you've accused her of cheating. Okay, so Mo, I think we're going to leave it there, okay, because we're actually going into your own personal reading here, and I don't do that on these chats. Okay, so if you do want a personal reading, Mo, you can come for a personal reading, which is in the description box. But I yeah, you've taken over the chat, and it's not fair on everybody. So if you want a personal reading, so you can keep asking me this, come and have a personal reading. The book it. Give me a couple of days. So don't book it like today. Book it tomorrow at least, and I'll get back to you. But looking at her energies, yes, she's upset. I do pick up the cheating situation. You've said all you've got to say. All you need to do is give her some space, okay? Because you've accused her of cheating, she feels that you've cheated on her. She has a gut feeling. You have a gut feeling. I feel it's long distance. That's the problem. The problem here is that it's long distance. You've already created mistrust. So, okay, so let's go back here. Thank you. And like, crikey, that filled up the whole. So I hope that's helped you. Okay. NMCN, hi there. Could I get a reading on my career? I've been offered an internal opportunity and another freelance job that I was going to do on the side too. Wow, you're not a Sagittarius, are you? Because jobs are coming out of woodwork at the moment for Saggies. Only because of your own efforts. You wouldn't have these job opportunities if it wasn't for your own efforts. That's what I'm getting here for you. So all your efforts you've put in to get the right job situation that's right for you. Now you have been confronted with all of them all at once. Okay. So let's have a look. Career. Can you not do both? You should negotiate both. Take the internal job, because if you don't, you may, even if it doesn't work out, you'll have the freelance as a backup. Okay. If you don't go for the internal job, I'll give it a try it out, and see if if it works for you. But also do some freelance in your spare time. Does that make sense? That's what's coming through here, because you may actually find that you quite like the freelance work and being your own boss better. Now, that's the energies I'm getting here, is being cooped up with a team and there's always a couple of snakes in that team, having to tread on eggshells around the snakes, and to compare the two, the internal job or this freelance where you're your own boss. The internal job with snakes and the team, or this freelance job where you dictate the rules. But I think you need to check out this internal opportunity. Do both. Do both, because if one fails, you'll be able to say, well, maybe that's fate, and maybe I needed just to experience that, so that I can say, well, I did that, it didn't kind of suit me, so at least I know. So but not necessarily it may suit you, you may actually do both. um, do both. Do if you're not sure, do both of them. This is exactly what's coming through. So let's have a look at your career NMC and your career. Wow, it's fantastic that you've actually got choices like this. I get the Queen of Cups. I feel that is you, but the Empress, which is you. Work situation, the King of Rods. Maybe that's an employer. I think you've been let down with jobs in the past and you're just expecting this to happen again, because that's going into the past. So you can't think, oh my God, what do I choose? I don't want to choose the wrong thing here, because you've been railroaded in the past with job situations. People have been so immature. This is the thing, when you get in a team, you have to deal with these immature idiots. And I think if you can take that on board, say, well, if I go in this internal team, I'm going to have some idiots around me, but if I can negotiate around them, that would be great. Okay. Tradition. You see, tradition is to take a stable job. Tradition for you is always to say, oh, to take a stable job, this freelance thing doesn't seem as stable as it should be. Okay. Yeah, snake pit. Yeah. See, I get that. That's the fear that you have. And I understand that because I've actually gone through that myself. I've been in jobs, I've been in great jobs, and there's always been the knives are out as soon as you get through the door. So what's that? Yes, I put a complaint in, so they offered me an internal position. Oh wow. So I picked up on the snakes too. Currently involved in a mediation because I put wow. I can't believe I picked that up. Wow. Okay. So it wasn't in the past, or is it the past that you had this bad situation with the snakes? I think life's too short to put up with this bullshit, okay? Take the internal job. Now I can tell you here what to do on this path. I get the immature idiots like I picked up. The snake pit, okay, the heartbreak it's caused you. It's immaturity. What this is you're able to balance your emotions, you're able to manage your emotions because you have a stability. You're able to stabilize your emotions. These immature idiots don't know even how to stabilize their emotions. And because they don't, they push it onto a victim. This is how they operate. And if you see it, and because if you ignore it with people like this in the workplace, they do it even more. And then if you ignore that they will do even more. They will keep going, keep going, keep going until they actually get you to either break down, uh, shout back at them, stick up for yourself, and that's where the victimization starts. Okay. They're just looking for you to respond. Very narcissistic because they don't understand about people who have, balanced emotions and balanced, know how to regulate their emotions because they don't. It's all projection. And when you try to understand and say something like, oh gosh, understand what you're saying, and you explain it that way, they hate it even more. They hate it when you are so balanced. They hate it. If I was you, I would take the internal position, do your freelance work as well. I get a draw towards the freelance work because this is already for you, this is already tarnished this situation for you. You could ride the storm, you could ride the storm. The mediation is the way to is to rise above this, okay? And when I say rise above it, is to think to yourself, and this is not in a snobby way, but more evolved way, is to rise above it. So you're looking down, not like they're minions, but they're not as developed as you. You're up here, they're down here. You're up here in your development, they're down there. So what you can say to these immature, non-evolved people, you can say, you can understand, you can actually, even if it just creates a peace. Well, I understand you complaining in that way, but I never at all. It wasn't even in my head. It hadn't even entered my head what you're thinking about. This is why I don't understand, and this is why I don't know where this comes from, because none of that even entered my head. And for people who make scenarios or narratives in their head to create problems, that throws them. That throws them when you say, "Oh wow, that never even entered my head." That throws them. And they realize if you keep doing that, they realize they can't target you. You emailed them yesterday and said it was victimization. A narcissist, yeah. They are narcissistic. When they can't regulate their emotions and they're dysregulated, that's narcissism or some kind of form of bipolar. And they project that onto others. They feel very hateful that people can regulate their emotions and can manage their emotions and stay very calm. That they lash out and victimize them people. This is what this is. But if you say, because they make up scenarios and delusional things, and if you make out they're delusional and say, wow, I never even, that never even entered my head. That makes them look delusional. Um, Hi Sharon, how are you, darling? Oh, look, NMC, I, you emailed them. Just be careful with those victimization, those statements like that. I'm not, because you really should be playing this as like, God, I never even, I never even, because, yeah, it's hard to explain with narcissism. It's like you've got to make out that they're the delusional ones and they're making up in their own narrative. It's like Munchausen's disease by proxy. It's like saying, it's like saying to somebody that they've made it all up in their head and they're delusional. And I know that sounds narcissistic, but you could say, wow, you've blamed me for that. And I never even gave that a thought. Wasn't even thinking like that. I don't even know where you got that from. And that then puts that back on them, that it's all in their head. And then, it kind of, I'll Sharon, thank you so much. Oh, that is so cute. You're amazing too, and it's great to see you. Oh, you're lovely, you guys. You really are. No, it's okay. It's a bit complex, isn't it? NMCN. And that's why it's taken a while because it's just complex. I know what you're saying. The energy is coming through here as clear as day. The way that I would play this is you're much more evolved. They're down there, and you have to play it like this. Wow, I'm totally shocked because that didn't even I didn't even think about that. That was not in my head what you've just said. So it makes it look as if they've made it up, and it's just all in their head. And I know that's like gaslighting. Um, it's not gaslighting. It's like it's saying it as it is because what they want to do is push your buttons, and then if they can't push your buttons, they try to imagine bad things about you. They even imagine bad thoughts in your head. So then they have something on you. But if you counteract that by saying, wow, that's amazing, you think that, but I don't even know where you got that from. That's really shocked to me, that kind of thing. I don't even think like that. That's not the way I am. Wow, you've got me so wrong. Just be careful of throwing accusations like you victimized me. It's total victimization because when you go to HR or you make a complaint, things like that um, cannot. It's too kind of accusational. So anyway, I will leave it there. Yeah, yeah, that's what she'll do. She's trying to provoke you. I had, funny enough, there's a lot of narcissism around. I went to the supermarket today, and I must admit, I went to a kind of quite a rough part of town, which I don't normally go to, and it was like quite a rough kind of neighborhood and a kind of rough kind of supermarket. Well, how can you get a rough supermarket? It was like a Walmart hell kind of thing for you guys in America. Anyway, I went in there. I thought I'll go and get some things. It's quite cheap in here. I don't really care about these people. So I don't know if I stuck out like a sore thumb because my hair looked nice and I didn't look like I was just dragged through an edge backwards. But anyway, I went in this supermarket and I had this woman follow me around with, she was nothing against tattoos or looking like quite masculine and butch, but I was just looking in the frozen food section for some frozen peas, and she came right behind me and bumped into me. She was with this other girl, and she says, "Oh, come on, I'm ready for a fight here, and I'm ready to bully someone in this supermarket. Come on." She's going, and I looked round and I thought, "Oh, don't look her in the eye because she's just going to maybe swing for me." But can you just kind of comprehend that? I just went in a supermarket and a woman, she was a woman with another woman, I'd say in her 40s, walking down the aisle towards me. Come on, I'm ready to bully someone. I'm ready to wind somebody up for a fight. And I thought, wow, she's been watching too many of those programs, on TV, of people fighting in supermarkets. So it's rife. I mean, it's rife. It's all over the place. It's absolutely ridiculous how it's got to actually bullying people on the street now for no reason. So yeah, it's bound to happen in a. You know what? The way that I'm looking at this LMCN is, I'm kind of going towards that freelance thing. Go and do the internal job and you've got your freelance to back you up. That's what career move that I would do if I was you. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, you sweetheart. I'm sorry I've not been on for a while. I've not felt well. I thought I'd take some time out. Um, I've just been taking a few days off. Um, the world at large has gone mad. The whole world has gone bonkers. Okay, the whole world has gone absolutely raving bonkers. I don't know. We get the COVID. We have the extreme weather patterns. Then we have, these wildfires that are getting out of control, and then we get this takeover of the Taliban in Afghanistan. What the hell is going on? And I'm going to do a follow up on that on Patreon. If you want to come join me there, the world has gone mad. I go in a supermarket today, and there's this woman. She looked like she was just going to punch me one like that, and I thought, well, I don't really normally come to this supermarket in this kind of bad area. But yes, she was behind me saying, come on, I want to bully someone. I'm going to pick somebody out and bully them. And she was saying it out loud in the supermarket. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely raving mad. The world has gone nuts. Okay. People are just wanting to provoke each other. It seems like a game at the moment. Maybe it's a millennium thing. I don't know. I don't get it, to be honest. I don't get going to a supermarket and saying, I want to go and pick on someone and bully someone. You go to supermarkets to do your food shopping, kind of thing. Okay, guys. So, what I'm going to do before I go, if you do want your little super chat, thank you guys for those super chats. And also, I hope you've enjoyed those readings that I've done for you. Also, if you'd like your own personal reading, there is a booking site in the booking descriptions at the bottom. You can come and have your own personal reading, and I'll take time with you, go to the nooks and crannies. But first of all, before I do go, or if there's anybody else wants a super chat, or anybody else wants to ask any question, please do. I will be going, how long we've been here, I don't know. I will be going in about 20 minutes, okay. So the daily read, I'm going to do a daily read, and I think we need this. I just feel this horrible kind of energy in the world. It doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me, the way things are in the world. I don't like it. Yeah, absolutely, Nancy. It was in the daytime. I'd just been to the hospital for some scans today, and I thought, oh, I feel so tired. I'm just going to get some ready meal, to put in the microwave, and I got that. Crazy. Yeah, a woman. Oh, I'm ready to bully someone in here. We have fights quite regular in supermarkets in the UK. There's police are called out and all sorts. I think there's one up in Manchester not long ago. Crazy. And I think one person got punched out. An old lady, a grandma, got punched. I don't know. It's crazy. So let's have a look here for the daily reads. Daily read. Let's pull out something funny. That you say that about the job situation. I think I said when I first started with this session that I tried to do a daily read, and I think there's lots of choices for people at the moment, but it's just picking the right choice. I mean, if I could have a choice, I would probably go and live somewhere very pretty, very calm and peaceful on a Greek island. If I had a choice right now, I just wouldn't. I don't think I would live here. It's just gone bonkers. So let me just shuffle a bit more. Daily reads. Whoever I'm reaching out to with this daily reads to help them on their journey. Let's have a look here. Daily read. Whoever I'm reaching out for this daily read to help you on your journey. Screwed up in the head, Sharon. Oh, it's an understatement. I feel the whole world's losing its identity. That's how I feel. Put your money away, okay? Put your money away. Try to save some money, because I feel I do get a very kind of a lean time coming, but it doesn't mean this lean time is going to last forever. It's really strange, that supermarket I went to today, some of the shelves were empty. I don't know what that's about, but hey ho. Um, there is hope with the star card, and so there's hope with these investments. There's hope with your money situation. There's hope that you can put some money to. This looks to me as if you are coming into, I'm not saying a lot of money, but just a little bit more than normal. So maybe taking 2 jobs on, maybe a lot of us are, we're having to take 2 jobs on, because I do get the 5 pentacles, which are very kind of concerned, very worried that you'll end up with nothing, and that's at the back of your mind. Oh God. But you're looking at the road ahead. I think you're putting your foot on the gas here, on the throttle. No, I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to look to the future. I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to work hard for this. So this is not coming from something. This is coming from something that you've worked on. So you've worked on this. This has not been given to you on a plate. This is through you being distressed and saying, no, I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to brush myself down. I'm going to start all over again, and I'm heading down that road, and I'm not going to allow this to happen. Wow. That's definitely what I'm like. I'm like this. I'm like this. So an opportunity, a new adventure, and something to do with the Queen of Swords. So there's a lady here. This lady is coming with some kind of opportunity, which is going to make you feel a bit more grounded. And it may actually take you away, or help you to maybe move away. Or this could actually be moving towards calmer waters. Bit more kind of stable. Oh, even to another part of the world even. Wow. Wouldn't that be nice? So I get, yeah, it makes sense to me as well, NMC, and absolutely. There's the world card. So that the world card could be freedom, or it could literally mean moving to another state, country. But yeah, I feel that you're sitting on the fence over this. What should I do? Which road should I take? So choices. Choices. Should I take this road, or should I take this road? And I feel this is a great position to be if you've got choices. It's just to sit on the fence, maybe do both for a while. Maybe do both and then make that choice. Because I think if you do both for a while, you can say, well, okay, this has got its pros and cons, but I do like that better. And then you can make a more kind of rounded kind of, if you're able to do this, do both things here. I'm not saying see 2 people at once, because that would lead to a nightmare. I'm talking about opportunities. Maybe live in both places, have a base here and travel to this place, or actually have these two jobs going, don't tell each one about the other, and then sit in the middle for a while. Great advice, actually. Great advice. So that's the daily reading. Just finish off with some of your comments. Um, Move to New Zealand. Wow, that sounds pretty nice to me. It's gone bonkers in this country. The weather, we had 2 weeks of, was it a week of heat wave, and then ever since then it's like it's been in a nuclear winter. We've just had cloud every day, rain, cloud. Um, oh, if it's been sunny, there's been clouds, because I'm convinced they're doing that cloud seeding. I'm convinced of that. Why have all this rain? So let's have a look here. Sharon, I have 4 neighbours and 2 of them are mean jerks. Oh, crying out loud. NMCN, this makes sense to me. Yeah, I think it does actually. I've built up annual leave because I was off sick. I'm actually on annual leave right now. And this is helping me to decide, I think. So I'm hoping to use my holidays to do some freelance work. Great idea. The freelance work will hopefully bring me extra money. Absolutely spot on. So that's the way to go there. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the live show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. If you do want your personal readings, please, there is a booking site. I am going to get back on to Patreon tomorrow. I've got annual leave, so I'm going to be working on my channel. So thank you for coming. And fascinating readings. I've truly enjoyed all of it. Okay, love all of you, and thank you, and have a great day. And please subscribe, like, share, as per normal. And have a great week, and just do your best. I think that's the best thing to do. And bye for now. Bye bye.